Barely Be Films.
There's that infernal noise again. Sounds like it's something breaking down on the roof. Could you please call the super again and have him get someone to check into it? The kids ain't getting no sleep.
Yes, dear. I'll call him right now. Just get my food ready. I gotta go to work in 30 minutes.
They heard some kind of noise from on the roof. They think anyway. Don't think this was what they heard. Nothing seems wrong with it.
Call me crazy, but this looks like a human bone. Where did this come from?
Well, you're not crazy, because this is definitely a human skull. We need to call the police.
There's dried blood everywhere, and bones, lots of bones, more than one person's bones, that's for sure.
Yeah, creepy. Forensics will have to scour this area. I'm thinking serial killer. Just don't want to go there yet. Everyone that comes and goes in this building is suspect for now.
I'll check on the surveillance footage. When is forensics going to be here?
Probably soon. I called them an hour ago.
Let's go back up and look around some more. I'll check to see if the roof door is normally locked.
Good idea. I'm going to talk with the tenants who made the noise complaint. See what they know, if anything.
So you're telling me the roof entrance is always locked and nobody could have gotten up here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're the only one who has
I'm
a
the
key.
only one who has a key, and nobody gets in without me letting them in.
Not even up an access ladder?
Unlikely. The access ladder is broken, and you don't need to tell OSHA.
Well, could I get access to your surveillance footage for the past week?
Our cameras have been down since the storm, so there isn't any footage.
What storm? Oh yeah, last summer, 2 months ago.
You might check with the liquor store across the street. Theirs run 24/7.
May I help you?
Hi, I'm Detective Ebonhart. Do you have a few minutes for me?
Yeah, I suppose. Come in. Detective, this is my mother, Evelyn.
Nice to meet you, Evelyn. I'm here to investigate the presence of bones on the roof. We're very concerned there may be a killer at large.
Yeah, there is. Has been for years.
What do you mean?
The Night Taker. Never been caught. Surely you are aware of that, detective.
No, I'm afraid I'm not. Maybe you could fill me in.
The Night Taker been snatching people off the streets for years. Takes them to a high roof somewheres and then eats them.
A cannibal? Really? Sounds like an urban myth, Ms. Evelyn.
Sounds like it. I'll give you that. Go talk to the street people. They know.
I'll be sure and do that. Now let's talk about the noises, Mrs. Ashrood. When have you heard them?
About every week. Usually on Sunday night, oddly enough.
And what does it sound like?
Crunching and grinding, like a wheel or motor breaking down.
Teeth. That's what it be. Teeth.
Mom, please.
Well, it has big ones and lots of them, I've heard.
Well, have you seen anyone suspicious hanging around, Mrs. Ashrood?
No, I haven't.
You wouldn't. 'Cause if you see him, you're dead.
Mother!
Well, I'll be in touch. If you think of anything, give me a call.
Hey, what's with you? Hey, we don't want any trouble. We're just on our way home.
Now why would you think we're gonna cause trouble, old man? Give me all your wallet, phone, ring, watch. Now, you old fart. Same for you, you old bitch hoe.
Listen, you creep. You don't call my...
Don't smart mouth me. I'm the master here, and you is the slave. Got that? Now you and your bitch dog pay up or die. Come on, give me the good stuff now.
You frickin' dope. I'm gonna teach you.
Do you hear that whistling?
Yeah, I do. Who is that? Come out, or you're dead.
What the hell? Spanky? Oh, hell no.
I'll tell you where you can get some spare change. The Fountain at 145th and Cherry. People are wasteful. They throw coins in there all the time.
Yeah. Make a wish. Oh, I wish I wasn't homeless. That's what. Trick is not to get caught fishing there.
Problem with that is the night taker.
Limp Mama, you still harping on that old legend? I ain't afraid no night taker. I'm more afraid of starving or freezing to death.
Yeah, we need to go fish that pond. Get us some spending money.
You can josh around all you want. I saw that thing once. Saw it grab a woman, rip her head plumb off, then run off up a building with the body. Gushing all over the sidewalk, I might add.
Just stay here then. We won't be sharing the loot if you won't be helping.
I'll take my chances right here by the cozy fire. You morons have fun.
Well, what do you think?
I see no one around. I say we go for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow, this looks like a gold mine. Look at all this change.
Please tell me why this you don't wanna know. Believe me, you don't wanna know. You just need to go. Run while you still can. Run while you still can. Run. Run while you still can.
So, Debbie, if no one has access to the roof, where does that leave us? Either someone flew up there or the building super is our man.
Flew up there or scaled the building carrying a body. Don't think either scenario is likely. There is just this one tiny little twist. Look at surveillance footage taken from across the street.
Okay, it looks like the guy just flies up the building for no reason and no means of propulsion. Camera glitch?
Dunno. Either that or we're dealing with something that can't be easily explained. When it comes to a serial killer, I don't like the latter scenario. Turns out, the guy in the video was identified as missing, and there was DNA on the tenement roof that matched his DNA. So he was in fact up there by whatever means.
Well, we've got 3 strange murders that involved dismemberment. One is a gang member, and his buddy saw a shiny black monster, he claims, grab him, decapitate him, and then run off with his headless body. He says the monster was waiting on them under the pedestrian bridge in Central Park.
And you buy that story? Where's the head?
Well, if it's true, the head was probably carried off by coyotes. No remains have been found. Yet.
I'm going to talk to a homeless woman that supposedly knew the 2 murdered homeless men. We found one of the man's bones on the roof of an investment building on 145th across from the fountain, but no remains of the other man. We assume he was killed too, although he could be the serial killer.
Well, talk to the homeless woman and get back with me. In the meantime, I have an expert on demonology and mythology I have to chat with.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah, but she knows about freaky cults as well. Could just be the serial killer is not just a lone serial killer, but a group endeavor.
Killer cult?
Maybe. I'm considering all possibilities at this point.
Boy, can't wait for this plot gravy to thicken. Okay, I'll stay in touch.
See you soon, Debbie.
Later, Detective.
My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, we gather here today to commend our beloved Spanky Gravenhold the mercy of God our Father, and to console one another with the hope of faith. Into your hands, Father of mercies, we commend our brother Spanky Gravenhold, in the sure and certain hope that together with all who have died in Christ, he will rise again on the last day.
Fighters.
Thank you so much for the wonderful service honoring my Spanky, and for covering his expenses. The casket, Paul, was very special.
You are quite welcome, Miss Gravenholt.
What did that symbol on the casket, Paul, mean? The gold embroidery was beautiful.
It symbolizes the eternal passion of our Saviour and our tireless commitment to serve her with joy in our hearts.
May I help you find something in your subject of interest?
I'm Detective Ebonhart. And you are?
I'm Dr. Kralin, but you can just call me Mary.
Doctor, eh? And you're a book doctor, I take it?
Literary science. I do know a lot about books in general, but of course I have my favorite genres.
And that would be?
Mythology and demonology.
Well, lucky for me, that's precisely what I came here for. I'm not sure how to ask this. I'm looking for information on a demon called the Night Taker.
Night Taker? You realize these supposed demons are just myths.
Yeah, I know, but somebody, or bodies, apparently believe, and I'm investigating homicides, plural, tied to that belief. What can you tell me about this Night Taker guy?
First, it is not a guy, it's a fallen female angel.
Fallen angel? What's the story?
Put simply, this angel became jealous of the freedom that humans possessed to simply sin, and then asked forgiveness and repeat ad nauseum. So she came to Earth, killed and ate an innocent human.
Wow! 8? Badass angel. Sort of like Satan.
Yeah, but kind of worse. A blatant rebellious act. So the gods sentenced her to an eternity of sinning, just to not be reduced to a pile of dust.
Okay, sufficiently weird.
But it gets weirder. Sins give her power, and the worse the sin, the better. So murder, and then eating the victim, is pretty much at the top. And not only that, if the victim is an awful, sinful type, she gets even more power. So she seeks out the worst of humanity. Preferentially, of course.
So when you say power, what sorts of powers does she possess? Like superpowers?
According to eyewitness accounts, she can go invisible whenever she wants, has superhuman strength, she can levitate to conquer tall heights, grow to enormous size, lure victims by mimicry and shape-shifting, and others too numerous to mention.
Jeez! Does she have any weaknesses? It doesn't seem so.
She only has these powers at night, so she only takes people at night. Thus the name Night Taker. Oh, and as I mentioned earlier, she must sin, and must sin big to keep her powers.
So how would all this transfer to reality? I mean, could it be some twisted cult or person believing this that could be murdering in the hopes of gaining special powers?
Certainly possible. I would look for signs if I were you.
Signs? You mean profile traits?
No, initially, real symbols acquired and worn by a true believer.
Like what?
Supposedly, the spiral is important in this legend. It symbolizes eternal hunger. And a symbolic maw made from obsidian mimics the Night Taker's power.
Okay, good tips.
I'll take these into consideration.
Detective?
Yes?
Be careful. A single person believing this could be extremely dangerous, and a group of people, well, use your imagination.
Unfortunately, I don't have to use my imagination. We've got a forensic lab full of evidence.
Here, this might help. It's just what you think. A book detailing cults that are focused on angels.
May I help you? You seem distracted and not very interested in my treasures.
Sorry, I'm Detective Ebonhart. I'm working on a case involving a possible serial killer. Your shop's obsession with skulls gave me a bit of the willies.
Well, maybe exotic curios isn't your piece of cake. There's a touristy junk shop a bit down the street that may be more of your taste.
I'm sorry. Guess we got off on the wrong foot. I'm looking for objects with particular symbology. Spirals, for example. Got anything like that?
Yes, of course. And why would you be interested in objects with symbols of the Night Taker? Are you part of that weird Night Taker cult?
You know about the Night Taker?
Yes. Doesn't everybody? The stories of the Night Taker are legendary on the street. How true they are, I wouldn't know. Why do you care about silly myths?
Well, as I said, I'm investigating multiple homicides that were attributed to the Night Taker. Of course, I don't believe she caused them, but it seems there may be a connection to a cult. You asked me if I was connected to a Night Taker cult like there actually is such a cult. Is there? And if so, how would you know about it?
My memory is not so good. But it gets better with good food, which I cannot afford. Sales have been poor lately.
So do you have anything I might be interested in? Maybe I can help sales a bit. Night Taker's symbolic objects, perhaps.
Just this. Pure carved obsidian. Very hard to carve. Very valuable. Some cult members were saving their coin to purchase it, but I could let it go if you want it.
Yes, I want it. How much? And go easy on me. I'm just a poor detective.
700. Cash.
Yikes! How about 5? That's all the cash I have on me.
5, and that watch.
Okay, but what's so special about this? It's pretty, but it's still just a rock.
The Night Taker cult believes it can store a power of the Night Taker, if only for a brief time.
And then they can use it at will?
After committing a heinous sin. But yes, that's the magic they believe. Be very careful nosing around in the Night Taker culture. It may be pure myth and fantasy, but a few believe it. Belief can be a very dangerous thing. I sense something there, more hideous than you can imagine. Take care.
The Angel Fire Curse is one of the most destructive angelic powers, able to wipe out entire groups or even villages of humans with a single casting. It is normally used sparingly by the angelic entity and reserved for extreme punishing of human victims. We've completely ignored arson in our considerations. Normally not a serial killer modus operandi. Could there be something to this belief in a night-taker fallen angel? Belief and myth notwithstanding. Something to consider, I guess.
They call it insider trading. I prefer to call it advanced planning. What a bunch of morons. Do your homework or be stupid. That's your choices. Yeah, there'll definitely be a prenup. I may love the little honey, but when we aren't a thing any longer, and you know it will happen, the bitch isn't taking my hard-earned fortune. Really? You want me to buy a candy bar from you for your kid? Can't that loser kid of yours sell her own candy bars? Screw them. Maybe they should have thought about that when they blew their life savings. His wife has cancer. We all have problems. That doesn't mean we make a foolish decision to try and solve a problem. All I know is I made a lot of money, and they helped.
Folks.
This is criminal, you know. Where are you taking me?
You are being taken to meet the Taker. She is most anxious to meet you.
The what? Who is the Taker?
She is the Exalted One. You are honored to be the one she requested.
Is the Taker an investor? We can work this out. I have lots of resources.
The Taker does not need your money. She needs your sin. You have much sin. She covets it. She will devour it.
I will be missed. People will be looking for me.
Does not matter. They cannot find what is not. You need to read this now, out loud.
Sin is freedom, sin is flame, virtue shackles, virtue memes. In shadows eternal, our souls are weak. I die in sin for the Taker's sake.
One more time, more slowly. It is a prayer. Say it with reverence.
Sin is freedom, sin is flame, virtue shackles, virtue mains. In shadows eternal, our souls awake. I die in sin for the Taker's sake.
We've arrived. Don't worry, your sin will sustain you.
Flesh for hunger, blood for breath, a gift of sin, a gift of death. Crawl from the roof, rise from the floor, feed, O Taker, forevermore.
Flesh for hunger, blood for breath,
a gift of sin, a gift of death.
Crawl from the roof, rise from the floor, feed, O Taker, forevermore. Crawl from the roof, rise from the floor,
She has come.
Flesh for hunger, blood for breath,
a gift of sin, a gift of death.
Crawl from the roof, rise from the floor, feed, O Taker, forevermore.
A prominent Wall Street analyst has gone missing. His mother says the last time she heard from him was Wednesday. She says he is not known to leave town without telling her where he's going. She said he has few friends and does not have a girlfriend. She also said he's all about Wall Street and investments, so he had little time for anything else. And so the police ask if you have any idea of the whereabouts of this man, call your local police and tell them you have information about Chang. In other news, the city has passed Resolution 254 in Tuesday's election. Are you watching the news? The bill provides an additional
Yes. Why?
1% tax for the
That
school
guy,
district.
Chang,
Funds are badly
collected
needed
mythical
for school
artifacts.
supplies.
Now, how would you know that, Detective?
Because he called me last Tuesday. He wondered if I would sell him the obsidian maw I bought at the curio shop.
What are you talking about? More? What's a maw?
Just a rock with supposed magical powers. He wanted it really badly. Offered me way more than I paid for it.
Well, did you sell it to him?
I did, actually. The damn thing was giving me bad dreams. Plus, I was worried about the Night Taker cult coming after me, since the curio shop owner told me they wanted it. Not worth the worry, so I sold it.
Sounds dangerous.
If my dream has any veracity, it certainly is. Of course, it was just a silly dream.
Why do you think he wanted it?
It can store up a Night Taker power spell, or so goes the legend. Chang must have been into that weird cult stuff.
Well, I have news as well. There's something we need to go investigate. It's actually in a tunnel underneath Golden Angel Cemetery.
So do I look like a spelunker to you? I'll answer that for you. No. Hell no, actually.
Oh, come on, you baby. Where's the adventuresome detective that trained me?
He got old. But okay, but don't call me a baby again, baby. So, what are we looking for?
Bones, maybe.
Oh no, you'd never find bones in a cemetery.
Meh. Okay, cult stuff. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
Tonight, after dark.
Really? No way. Yes, I'm a baby.
We have to go after dark. Otherwise, we might get reported by the groundskeeper.
I love it. We've become criminals. In that case, I'm all in.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 1 week since my last confession. I confess to Almighty God and to you, Father, that I have sinned through my fault. I killed a man.
Have you any other sins to confess?
No, Father.
You must be truly joyful and willing to sin as this whenever possible.
What did you say?
I absolve you from your sins in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Happy now?
That's not what you said. Something about being joyful and sinning as much as possible.
My child, go and sin some more. Or no more. Whatever.
Okay, you better quit screwing with me.
You better quit screwing with me. Screwing with me.
Or what? Or what? Going to shoot me like the coward you were when you shot that old man?
Bitch, how did you know it was an old man? How did you know I shot him?
Little birdies. Little birdies tell me what loser cowards like you do. Good riddance to bad rubbish, and more food for the exalted one.
Next.
silent call.
So where to now?
The entrance to the tunnel is supposedly through a mausoleum. I don't see a mausoleum, do you?
No, I don't. One thing I've noticed, though, sure has gotten quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, kind of spooky. The critters in the wild always know when something isn't right.
Shut up. You're scaring me.
It's true. When hawks fly over, mountain lions stalk, and...
Night taker hunts?
Okay, I'll shut up.
What was that?
Beats me. Oh, there it is again. Sounds pretty menacing.
Quiet.
Oh, Mary, Mother of God. Come on, flashlight.
What? What? Turn it on. Turn it on.
I'm
What
trying. I am trying.
Oh my God. This is not good.
What is that? Listen.
That could be the night taker.
It saw us! Run!
Black wings unfurl as darkness wins. Coming sacrifice. The tomb arise. Flesh and bone, the altar cries. In the roar of the final breath, we embrace the arms of death. Skulls arranged in a blood-red crown. Fates of fate pull the chosen down. Eyes ablaze with infernal fire. Bound by oath to hell's desire. Echo of the damned. Feel the curse that binds this earth.
Hurry! In here! Shut the door! Wow, that was intense.
See, I told you we shouldn't come at night. There's a reason why they call it the night taker.
How do you know that was real? It could have been some kid playing a prank.
Well, it worked on me. Bravo, little prankster. You made an old man poop his pants.
I knew I smelled something. Well, should we proceed to door number 2? Oh yeah, I forgot. You already took number 2.
Funny. Well, I'm certainly not going back out there. Ladies first.
Whatever happened to age before beauty?
God! What have we found, Debbie? Are these skins curing on racks what I think they are?
Did it definitely human? We may need backup.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Why are they doing this horrid thing?
Officer Fenric, requesting backup. Dispatch, need assistance here. Radio won't work down here. What was that? I don't think there's anything alive in here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but nothing should be moving in here.
What are we seeing? Oh my God, the one on the left moved.
Shadows crawl beneath the moon's pale grin.
They're trying to walk.
Whispers ripple through the hollow skin.
Bones crack open in the midnight air. Cold breath dances on the edge of despair. Eyes roll back, the veil is torn. A crimson tide from fleshly born. Terror licks the edge of your mind. Death's embrace leaves none behind. From the void we rise to claim your soul. In hollow graves no light remains.
Radio?
I don't think that's a radio, Detective.
I think you're right. We should be prepared for any eventuality.
Yes, guns at the ready.
God, I hope there's nothing in there like the last one.
That, or worse.
You just had to say that, didn't you?
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Step away, now.
Welcome. You arrived just in time.
I said, step away.
She is the hunger. The hunger consumes. The fuel is sin. Feed the fire. Behold our sacrifice to you, O Exalted One. Gaze towards the cross, our offering to you.
He's going to eat her, isn't he?
My bet's on the cultist. The cultist is probably exceptionally sinful, and the woman pious, or some combination thereof. The Night Taker gets more power from killing the sinful rather than the innocent.
Your analytical nature gets wearisome, Detective.
God, I hate it when I'm right.
No, not that one. You stupid moron. Stop! Stop! We must finish the ritual.
We better get out of here while the getting's good. Hurry! Let's go, Detective!
You're not listening to me, Debbie. There's no evidence there's a killer cult doing sacrifices beneath the cemetery in some underground tunnel.
But the entrance to the tunnel from the mausoleum is...
There is no tunnel entrance. We investigated yours and the detective's claims and found no tunnel entrance. Just a wall hundreds of years old.
But the human skins and the curing room and the...
Once again, you're not listening. There is no tunnel, no curing room, no other crazy shit you claim. I don't know who's covering for who, you or the detective, or why. What are you two doing? You have careers, or did have.
There is no one covering for anyone, Chief. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what's going on, but something is.
I have no choice but to place you on leave pending psychiatric evaluation. Enjoy your time off, Debbie, and get some rest.
So, what do we do now? No badge, no gun, no authority.
We do it anyway.
Seriously?
What choice do we have? We've got a real, live monster on the loose in the city.
And don't forget, a priest who's a cult leader, and we both saw the Night Taker. She was huge and looked invincible and very dangerous.
She only has her powers at night.
Well, that's some consolation. How do you know that?
Dr. Kralin, the bookstore owner. She's an expert on her. So, we have to find the Night Taker and kill her. During the day, of course.
You're quite insane.
Nope. We need to trap her, keep her from killing, and she'll shrivel up and die, because she can't sin.
What about our weapons? We can't fight her without our weapons.
We have this.
Where did you get that? I thought you sold it.
I did. But Chang's mother gave it back to me. She didn't know what it was, but she knew Chang bought it from me. She was frankly afraid of it, so she gave it back.
Do you know how to use it?
Yes, I talked extensively to Dr. Kralin. It's really very simple. You focus on your target and command the spell out loud.
Okay, how do you know it's charged with a spell?
I don't, although it glows a bit and moves around by itself. I'm assuming Chang charged it. Problem is, I don't know if it will work until I try it on the Night Taker.
Ugh, risky and scary. Night Taker can easily kill us if it doesn't work.
And we don't know if it will stop her. But for the citizens of this great city, we have to try.
So the Night Taker must be hiding during the day. Where, though?
The priest would know, I'm sure. We have to get it from him somehow. Someone who can investigate the chapel, but is not in the cult.
How about the janitor?
Ah, the purloined letter effect. The priest won't even notice him. Good plan. We need to find someone who knows the janitor.
I remember the homeless woman I talked with said something about the chapel janitor. Apparently he's homeless too.
So you could have her talk to him and see if he'll help us?
Yes, I'll get right on it.
You cannot, absolutely cannot kill our followers. What the hell did you think you were doing? I bring you what I can find, you ungrateful twat. Who do you think you are?
Never insult me again. Never. Or you will be the next sacrifice. prepare to die.
Wait! Wait! The Dravenmore family!
Guido Dravenmore has come to confession several times. Murder, drug cartel, extortion, the whole ugly ball of evil wax. Killing him and destroying his operation would get you big brownie points with your overseers. Check the industrial complex to the south. I think he has a receiving warehouse there.
Give my regards to Satan, you scumbag.
Greetings, Father. Need anything special tonight?
Make sure you mop the crypt and basement floor. Pretty dirty, and there's a smell. Maybe use something strong, like the pine oil cleaner.
No problem. Will do. That crypt does smell. Kind of like morgues I've cleaned. But then again, I guess it is sort of a morgue. Well, good night, Father.
My hat. Is that my hat?
I'm telling you, there's a zombie in the church crypt. I saw it with my own eyes.
I believe you saw something. I promise I'll look into it. Anything else?
A hat. But not just any hat. It was a gang hat. A ball cap. White with the letters PIP embroidered on the front. I remember one of the gang members who came for confession was wearing one like that. Word on the street is he disappeared after going to confession.
Any other observations?
I hear strange moans and voices sometimes when I'm in the basement. Like people in misery and pain underground. An example is on that audio I sent you. It'll spook you late at night when you're alone in the church. And then there's that coffin in the bell tower. What's that all about?
Coffin? Bell tower?
Yeah, it's been up there for years. Some kind of special coffin.
Special? How?
It's made out of titanium. Very expensive stuff. Won't rust. Ever. Nuclear war? No problem for it. Don't know whose eternal home it was designed for, but someone special. My guess is the intended tenant had too much money and family just ran off with the sap's loot. Screw the funeral expenses.
Okay, send me the pictures and audio recordings. Here's something for you.
Thanks and much appreciated. Glad I could help. Officer, be careful in there. It might just be me giving myself the creeps, but I get a bad feeling.
We believe your claims about this Night-Taker monster and its cult followers. We also know the police do not believe you. We are willing to help. We believe you. Frankly, this thing has been bad. Very bad for our business. Single-handedly destroyed several of our warehouses, killed numerous associates, and disrupted distribution of our product. We have a proposal for you. Get rid of this thing, and we'll see that your positions and lives are restored.
We're law enforcement, you understand, Mr. Dravenmore.
Think of it as the lesser of two evils, Detective. When it is gone, you can get back to what you were doing, as will I.
We have little choice. We'll take care of it. But it won't be cheap.
Good day, Detective. I'll be in touch.
You just made a deal with the devil.
And to destroy his most powerful angel, I might add. The irony is not lost on me.
Well, any idea what our modified plan is now to get this demon?
Yes, and now that money is not an obstacle, listen closely. We know the Night Taker is hiding out during the daytime, sort of like a vampire of legend.
But this monster is real, so it hides out to avoid battles it can't win, where it can't use its powers.
Exactly. I think it's sleeping out during the day in that coffin in the church bell tower.
Wow, makes perfect sense. So then, how do we kill it?
We don't. We get the coffin, with Night Taker, and isolate it somewhere it can't do any damage.
And I assume you've determined where somewhere is?
Yes. If I can work out the logistics and now the finances. One thing, though. When we enter the church, we have to expect resistance from whatever vile defenders the Night Taker has waiting in the wings.
Like the walking skins, cult members, zombies, things like that.
Yes, things like that. Let's hope the obsidian maw has enough stored up magic to protect us.
Let's hope.
By the way, we'll be entering the church through the tunnel.
What? And how's that possible?
I know another entrance to the tunnel. The cemetery caretaker showed it to me. Turns out the tunnel connects to the church.
How convenient. Well, where is it?
Right here, in plain sight. You first.
Nope, you forget this is not my first rodeo. Any idea where we're going? A map would be nice. Unbelievable. Where did you get that?
Caretaker, of course.
Why didn't we see him before we lost our jobs and our reputations?
You didn't ask. And I didn't think of it.
Meh.
So, how far to the church entrance?
According to this, at least a mile.
A mile? Do you realize how many horrors we can see in a tunnel mile?
Maybe we'll see less if we walk faster. Why is the entrance so damn far away?
My guess is this is an old nuclear shelter. We were always worried about such things back then.
We should be worried about those things nowadays, but we're too blissfully... Yikes! What was that? My God, they're using zombies for mules.
And damned ugly ones, I might add. Not again.
For heaven's sake, do something.
Bees!
Bees?
It's all I could think of.
Shall we proceed?
By all means. I think we may be getting close. I hope.
Well, I was wondering when we would run into them.
Surrender and kneel. Now.
Winds of wrath, make a path.
Wow, poetic. Where are we?
I believe we may be in one of the side chapels of the church. Obviously an unused one.
Then the bell tower is up from here. But which way?
Don't know, but there should be a bell tower stairway close to here. Well, there it is. I don't mind saying I'm a little terrified right now.
Yeah, even without superpowers, the Night Taker is plenty strong enough to rip us to shreds. Hope the Moor is still charged with something.
Well, well, if it isn't our dime store law enforcers, here to sacrifice yourselves to the Exalted One.
Please! No! Ah!
Kill them, now. I said kill them, you moron. Kill them, now.
Father, forgive me, for I have sinned.
Nightsickle!
Nightsickle.
So what's so important to deliver to this godforsaken rock? Not scientific supplies this trip like usual?
Some billionaire wants to be buried in ice. As long as his money's green, whatever turns you on. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Cargo 3-1 Heavy. Lost hydraulics. Unable to maintain altitude.
Engines 2 and 3 unstable. We're rolling left. We're not going to hold it.
Position 55 south, 128 east. Altitude 8,000 and dropping fast. Request immediate vectors. We're ditching Southern Ocean. Cargo 3-1.
Where'd this come from?
They found it floating in open water. Nobody knows where it came from.
Looks expensive. And why is it sealed?
Charlie told me it's titanium. It's built to withstand almost anything.
What's in it, I wonder? I bet not a body. What do you bet?
Let's take a peek. No one has to know.
It's a dead dog. Someone must have loved that dog.
Uh-huh.
Mystery solved.
Think we should re-weld it?
Nah, it's just a dog.
A cargo vessel drifting into port without its crew has left authorities searching for answers. The Valdosta, a Panamanian-flagged freighter, was discovered off the coast early this morning, completely intact but eerily deserted. The ship's log ended abruptly 3 nights ago. Investigators describe it as a ghost ship, eerily intact but completely deserted. Authorities confirmed the recovery of an unregistered titanium container, welds partially cut open. Sources say the crate was found empty. In other news, the city has passed Resolution 254 in Tuesday's election.
Are you watching the news?